guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Joy, and for those who don't know me, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me / get to know me, just chit chat, get ready with me. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, so I've already started my base. As you can tell, she's looking good, she's looking cute, she's looking juicy. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. So yes, guys. Anyways, do you guys like the hair? Yeah, it's all mine. I grew it overnight. Don't mind that. Anyways, so guys, I'm actually gonna be talking to you guys just about everything and anything. 2024 is coming to an end. It's all about self-reflections. Who do we want to become for 2025? Because I told you guys, one thing about this channel, you're gonna know that if there's something I love, it's to evolve. Like, one thing about me, I'm always like, okay, how can we improve? How can we be better? How can we do better? How can we look better? How can we think better? And one thing I've been praying for recently is a renewal of my heart. Guys, I'm literally asking God, I'm begging him, I'm like, please teach me to love people and to put them before myself. Because one thing about the world, they tell you to put yourself first, but God is going to tell you to do the opposite. God wants you to serve others, but instead, when we're looking for people, we want someone that we can take something from. We want someone that can serve us. It's all about me. So I'm just trying to decenter that mindset of, I gotta put me first. Instead, when you come to Christ, you realize, oh, you actually have to put yourself last. Like, you gotta put yourself right at the back. You have to see other people as better than you. You have to, because God says, like, those who are last, they're gonna come first. And those who are first on this earth, they're gonna go to the back. So I'm just trying to humble myself in all areas of life. I want to have, I don't know, I just want to serve. I want to serve people. I want to do better, guys. But yeah, so since the year is coming to an end, obviously we're kind of like, okay. Also, this is lipstick, guys. One thing about me, when it comes to makeup, I don't just use it to what it's intended for. You can always mix and match. Like, it's meant to go on your face. How does this know this is my lips or my cheeks? Like, it's gonna do what it's supposed to be doing. And this is L'Oreal Paris. I just use it as blush. I love this color. It's like a purpley, like, I absolutely love this color. Anyways, so yeah, the year's coming to an end. I'm growing and I'm learning that there's a difference between being a Christian and being a disciple. Like, I feel like anyone can carry the name Christian, but it's one thing to be, just to know God, and then it's one thing to pick up your cross and actually leave your past behind you and pick up the cross and come to know Christ. And so that is what I'm working on. Like, I'm just working on a new mindset. And one thing I want to do, like, one thing I want to learn how to do is self-control. Like, self-control in all areas of your life. That is, guys, I admire people who have self-control, because one thing about it, I could say I'm on a diet, but if I see a chicken, jokes, but if I see something that I want, like, I feel like my flesh is in control. Like, if I see something that I want, it's like, I'm like, Joy, you shouldn't be having that. But then I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna have that. And it's just so bad. But then I was watching Jackie Perry, and she said that if you want to learn self-control in other areas of your life, you first have to control one of the hardest thing, which is your tongue. Because we know that it has the power of life or death. And guys, when we hear that, I used to always be scared. I'm like, oh, but it's like we forget that we have the power to speak life into ourselves or into those around us. So what does that actually look like? And I'm trying to apply that, not just when things are good. Hi, Bo. Please, I hope I didn't get myself dirty. Okay, good. So what that looks like is in the midst of the storms, guys, because that's when we get tested a lot. Who are you? What is coming out of your mouth? And we know that whatever is in your heart, that is what comes out of you. So as much as you might be like, oh, well, people are provoking me to say things that I don't want to say, no one is actually forcing you to do all of that. Like, if you have God inside of you, even if you're provoked to the last degree, you're gonna speak life into people, or you can just shut your mouth. Like, you know how people say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I actually love that so much. But yeah, so I'm trying to control my tongue. And guys, sometimes it could be like, I'm not good enough, like, oh, I can't do this, or words that literally are hindering your growth. So sometimes we end up in situations and we're like, Jesus, why am I in this situation? And little do you know, it's probably something that you said months ago in passing. It's probably something, and that's why I'm like, yo, I need to be very intentional with what comes out of my mouth, because it literally matters. And something that I remember hearing at one Bible study years ago, we're on the topic of like jokes. And even, guys, I'm not saying that as Christians we can't have a sense of humor or we can't joke around. No, it's good to joke around, obviously. But one thing I've learned, sometimes that is a wasted opportunity to actually speak meaningful things. Like, why waste your time joking around, saying foolish things, when you could be building people up? So I'm learning this for myself and for those around me, for the people that I love. And it's just like, it's like, I don't know, I'm really, really thinking about everything I'm saying. Like, because it's like, be slow to speak. It's so hard because my character, guys, if you know me, I could speak for like Australia. Like, one thing about it, I have had, right? Because it's in the past. Like, I just spoke like there was no tomorrow. So now I'm actually thinking about the words I'm saying. I'm thinking about what I'm saying. And I'm thinking, okay, how is this going to impact somebody else? But yeah, guys, it's amazing. And there's so many things that I'm just like learning. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, okay, well, what do I want to let go of before the year ends? Because I just want to enter 2025, God willing, with a better mindset, but being more intentional with my words, guys, because you guys don't understand how deep it is. And that is why Christians always advise you guys to not listen to secular music, because you are singing it. And you know how like your brain doesn't know if you're even joking, if you're lying. So like, I could curse myself as a joke, but my brain's gonna take that seriously. So what makes you think that if your brain doesn't know if you're being serious or not, or if you're singing or speaking, like, it doesn't matter if you're saying those words, whether you're singing them. That is why secular music has such a stronghold on our generation. Like, me personally, I tried to not download any secular music. I deleted them all. But the only place that I still use secular music is on Instagram, like my Instagram stories. That's one thing I'm trying to figure out. So sometimes I literally will post a photo with no song at all, because I'm like, okay, this is not good. And TikTok as well. It's just one of those platforms where it's like, I used to love, is this too much? I used to love like having songs over my photos, but now I'm just trying to be like a little bit more careful, because it matters. And sometimes if you're not straying away by yourself, you're straying other people away. Like, as Christians, you know, we're responsible for other people. The closer you get to Christ, and like when you pick up that Bible for yourself and you actually read it, you just realize that, oh my gosh, what was I doing? Like, I was not a disciple. Like, you can just call yourself a Christian, but I was like, I was not a disciple. Like, this is something different. Also, we went to watch The Forge. If you're a Christian, or even if you're not a Christian and you haven't watched that movie, I urge you to watch it. I am urging you to actually go watch that movie, because guys, I was crying. Like, everyone was crying. We were all crying. It's so emotional. God was moving. And one thing, I took so much from it. Like, I just want to tell you guys about it without spoiling it. I saw the main character, like one of the main characters, forgive someone who did something, literally, possibly the worst thing you can possibly do to a parent. And he forgave him, right? The man forgave the person who did that to him. I'm trying not to spoil it for you guys. But he did literally the worst thing that a parent can ever go through. And he forgave him for that. And then I'm like, yo, then there is no reason to ever hold a grudge in this life. Like, there is nothing that amounts to holding a grudge. Nothing. Name one. Even like really horrific things, people have forgiven people. Like, if human beings can forgive those people for committing like crazy crimes, like, who am I? And it always goes back to grace and back to God, because it's like, bruv, he forgives you and he doesn't remind you 24/7 of everything you've done. So who am I to actually hold a little grudge? So that's why I'm like, I've been praying to Christ, because again, we have the flesh, like we have the human nature where sometimes I don't feel like loving certain people, but I'm just really praying for a renewal like of my heart. And it's so crazy because on Sunday, that is what they were preaching about. They were preaching about what it means to have a hard heart, and for them, the way they defined it, it wasn't even like sin. They were describing a hard heart as an unbelieving heart, like refusing to believe in God. That is what a hard heart is. And then they said how like sometimes we keep count of all the times that God didn't show up for us, so we have a hard heart. You know, we don't want to believe because it's like he let us down multiple times. But if you keep that, like if you keep remembering that instead of remembering his faithfulness and his words and how he keeps his promises, you're gonna get lost. I don't know, if you just focus on the wrong things, like you're not gonna go far, you know? So, and then you're gonna end up with a hard heart. But then if you have a soft heart, and then they were like, you know, what does that look like? You know, believing, loving, giving, you're gonna get closer to God, like naturally. Now let's go into like things that I think we should leave behind in 2024. There's just a couple topics I'm just like, bruv, like, are we not tired? Are we not finished? Are we not embarrassed? Like, I'm finished. But anyways, the first one, for me, it's always gonna be the 50-50. Men are providers. So as a woman, why on earth? Like, it's just so scary. But anyways, me personally, I'm just so tired of hearing that, because I don't know, it just comes down to different people and different circumstances, whatever. But I don't understand why we're still having this debate. Like, guys, we need to dead this conversation like yesterday. Yeah. Anyways, so the next thing, guys, pop my balloon thing. There's only one that I watch because it's a sensible one and they're not arguing, they're not going crazy. So apart from that one, I need the rest to go, because guys, I've seen some crazy pop my balloons. Like, I'm so sorry, but makeup is so expensive. I refuse to get ready, do all of this just to stand in line and for someone to rate me and for someone to tell me shenanigans, like to tell me about myself. Like, in this life, guys, especially as women, I'm so sorry, no amount. And the crazy part is they're not even getting paid. I'm so sorry, but they're not even getting paid. Like, I'll just cry. We're not doing that over here. Okay, when it comes to fashion, there are these shoes that look like a camel's foot. Like, you know, the one with like the slit in the toes. Guys, listen, we need to leave that behind. Like, I think I'm that person who will use it after it's finished trending. Like, I can't keep up. But it's like, I also know my style. Like, I know how I want to dress, and the way I want to dress, it's very timeless. Like, this, it doesn't run out of style. So if you're someone who, like, you don't know yourself, you don't know what's suitable for your body, because when it comes to fashion, guys, it's so unique to the individual that two people could wear the exact same outfit and they're gonna look so different. Did you know that? So if you have that information and you know that, listen, this does not suit me, why participate? Like, people need to stop having FOMO. Like, one thing about me, I don't have fear of missing out. Like, I'm not missing out on anything. Like, I refuse to wear something and especially knowing that, listen, this does not even suit me, but just because it's trending. Like, I will only like something, like some things are good, like some things genuinely look good, and that is the only thing that I will wear if it genuinely looks good, if I like it, but not for the sake of, oh, it's trending. If you have people in your life that like make you feel silly for not being up to date, especially if you're young and if you're in high school, baby, when you get older, it does not matter. Like, in fact, I realized that when we're young, we want to be like everyone because you're scared to stand out. It's my dream to stand out. Like, now that I'm getting older, I want to stand out. If everyone is here, I want to be over here. I want to be out of the picture. I want to stand out. Like, one thing about, yeah, I'm here. Joy's over here. Everyone's wearing blue. Joy's wearing pink. Pink is my favorite color. But guys, I got this mindset. The older I got, the older you get, the older you get. Yes. So yeah, when you get older, you're like, bro, why would I want to be like everybody else? You want to look like yourself, like you want to be unique. Anyways, but guys, let me just tell you a little tip, a little something that I learned that actually has made me improve my life. So in the past, I used to be someone who's like, if I think of something, for example, let's say if you're hosting a birthday, or if you like, I'm so like, it's like it has to happen. Like I was very like, guys, I'm not gonna listen to anything else. Like it has to happen. If I set my mind on something, it has to go exactly how I imagined it, and it has to happen. But now I'm always like, actually, yes, I want this to happen. Yes, I want it to go like this. However, life is gonna live, and things can go the opposite way, and it's okay. So that has helped me so much, because you don't put pressure on people or yourself. Literally, guys, I could now, it's like I could host something and let's say nobody turns up. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not that calm, but I've just learned it could be the mind, guys. It could be a little something. But if I'm like, oh, I need this, and it's like I have to have it. No, now I don't have that mindset. It's just like, okay, I want this. Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Is it gonna happen? It's not gonna happen. Like, and that way, when things don't happen, you leave room for disappointment. Like you're already prepared, and it's all good. So yeah, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for chit-chatting with me. Do you like the earrings? I'm finished getting ready. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want to see more makeup, chit chat, get ready with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, we're not doing this. Anyways, thank y'all. Thank you guys so much. Do you guys like the hair? My hair? Thank you guys so much for watching.